Well, hello friends, it's Amy Frillici with the Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio, and today I have this beautiful holiday card to show you. This is one of my favorite stamp sets in the holiday catalog. It's something that caught my eye the very first time I opened up the catalog, and honestly I think it's a stamp set that might get a little bit overlooked just because of how it's laid out in the catalog. So I'm going to show you that, and then also want to show you this fun designer series paper and ribbon that we're using on this card. So we are going to flip in our Stampin' Up! This is the holiday catalog 2017. I almost said 16, like seriously, it's almost the end of 2017 and I'm still not on the right year. Anyway, this is the Merry Little Christmas suite of products. You can see tons of black and white, and then this one has old olive accents in this whole display here. But you can see the beautiful black and white striped ribbon, and then if you look closely, you're going to see some of the designer series paper that is called the Merry Music designer series paper. So I'm on page 13 of our holiday catalog. Can you see? This is right here. This is the Merry Music Specialty Designer Series paper. And it's specialty because you actually get 24 sheets. Typically only get 12 sheets in a pack, but it's a little bit thinner. Actually, I think you could really use it for wrapping like gift packaging. You get 4 sheets of 6 different designs, and then they're double-sided, so you have a front and a back. So you basically get double the sheets that you normally would in our pack of designer series paper. And then the other awesome thing that we're using is that black and white striped ribbon. See that on there with the Just For You tag? Isn't that so cute? And then the fun mini ornament. I have yet to use those. I'm just waiting to find like the perfect project to include those little mini ornaments on. In the meantime though, if you look, it's our 7/8 inch striped ribbon, and it's a black and white stripe obviously, and it's got wire on the outside edges, so it makes beautiful bows. You can really kind of manipulate it and kind of get it just where you want, and it's only $5 for 5 yards, so I've bought a ton of that ribbon. Love, love, love that ribbon. Then on page 34, and this is what I was kind of referring to, if you can see, there is a project kit, this project kit right here, and it's called the Watercolor Christmas Project Kit, that you get supplies to make 5 of each of these cards, and then sold separately is that Watercolor Christmas stamp set. So this is why I think maybe it might get a little overlooked, because this is the only one that's shown at actual size in the stamp set. All of these others are shown at 50%. So here's our Oh Joy stamp, and then that Season of Cheer is really cute too. So back up here, you kind of can see on the cards the Oh Joy, Season of Cheer, and Merriest Christmas Wishes, and then one more Season of Cheer. So anyway, I just love that cursive font. It's funny because every time I see these, I think, oh, I wish I could write like that. I mean, obviously someone did, right? That's how they came up with the font at some point. So anyway, such a pretty stamp set. So that's what we are using on our project today. So why don't we go ahead and get started now? We are going to do our stamping and die cutting, and then I'll tell you about the measurements on the card. So we're going to start. This is just a piece of, a strip of Whisper White cardstock. And I've got my Oh Joy stamp mounted on my clear block, and then I'm using Cherry Cobbler ink on this card today. So tap, tap, tap. Can you guys see that? Nice and easy. Press straight down. You don't want to wiggle or rock when you're stamping. You don't ever need to use full body weight. I laugh when I see people doing that. You need a harder surface is what you need. You never need full body weight if you've got a table. You know, the plastic tables kind of dip or give a little bit. You just need a harder surface to stamp on if you're having a problem. You never need to use full body weight when you ink. And then I did press straight down, and I'm pressing pretty firmly, and I'm using my fingers to kind of make sure all the ink comes off, but I did not wiggle or rock because you don't want to get a ring around your image there. So there we go. There's our Oh Joy stamp. And then we are going to use a couple of the layering oval framelits. You can see there's the ridge right there, so you're going to make sure to put that down on your paper when you run it through the Big Shot. And then I've got a scallop oval edge also that's going to go on a piece of Cherry Cobbler cardstock. So I'm going to move these guys, actually move everything out of the way, because we're going to grab our Big Shot. I think I say that all the time, but I really do, because I use them all the time. The layering oval framelits are what we're using today. And then as well, there are the layering circle and layering square framelits. And I just love the cute little scallop edges that they make. So there's the straight edge, obviously, that we're using here on our O joint. I'm going to try to get both of these on here so I can show you how quick and easy it is to make this card. And then here's a strip of Cherry Cobbler cardstock and the scallop edge oval. And then I'm going to put my other clear piece on top. I'm using that magnetic platform, one clear piece underneath, the paper, the framelits, and then the other clear cutting pad on top. So just crank that handle. And let's see what we've got. So there's that cute scallop edge. I love that, right? And then here's our O-Joy. Pop that guy out right there. Okay, I'm gonna move our big shot out of the way because we're basically ready to assemble our card now. I actually made these cards for a swap that I participated in earlier back in September, and I've been wanting to show you all this card because I love that there's so much of this black and white than with like a splash of color. I've made a ton of projects like that with the black and white and then with another fun, bright, bold color. So I've been having lots of fun with this designer series paper. So we are going to put some adhesive on the back of our Oh Joy. Oops, kind of got that funny there. And then we're going to add him right onto our scallop oval edge piece. And my dimensionals, I'm going to put a couple dimensionals just on the back of our sentiment. I'm going to move this out of the way. And I'm going to show you, I cut this card base. As always, we start with our cardstock that measures the 8.5 by 11. And then this time, because I wanted a tall card, I cut it in half at 4.25 inches. You see that right there? And then I scored it in half on the 11-inch side at 5.5. That's what makes that nice crisp fold, okay? Then my basic black piece of cardstock measures 3.75 inches by 5 inches. And then this piece of the Merry Music Specialty Designer Series paper is just cut in like 1/8 of an inch. So instead of the black was 3.75, this is 3 5/8. And then the black was 5 inches, so this is 4 7/8. And I love, can you see how you barely see that black border around the edge of our designer series paper, but it is a nice border. It's just not quite as bold, I guess, as if you had like 1/4 of an inch edge around it all. Okay, so I'm adding my snail adhesive right there. This is very, you can tell, can you kind of see how this is a little bit thicker, stiffer? And certainly you could wrap presents with this paper, which I think I'm gonna have to do this year. And then use that pretty black and white striped ribbon. Wouldn't that make a gorgeous package? Okay, here I am futzing, kind of in that mood today. Okay, next, because I've got a couple layers of cardstock, I'm gonna use my fast fuse on this one. Just kind of put that in the edges. I am gonna fold this so that I make sure I get it kind of evenly placed around or on the front of the card base, I guess I would say. Now here for the fun part. This is our striped, that black and white striped ribbon. So I just kind of folded it over like that. And then I'm gonna grab my scissors and just kind of cut that at an angle. And you see how easy that is? And then I like to use my fast fuse, and I'm just gonna put a couple of strips of it, run it across there a few times. And then I'm gonna I wanna kind of press that down because I don't want it to be too bulky because it is a little bit with the wire edges around there, but it works. Peel off the back of my dimensionals and put my sentiment. You can see I just want to kind of tack that down a little bit more, okay? And then the last step, I put one of our fun rhinestones on the top of the dot on the J in Joy. Oops, can I get that underneath there? Barely, right, with the glue dot. I'm gonna put that where I want, put my finger on, pull my snips away, and there you go. So super simple card, but I think just gorgeous. Like I said, I love the black and white, and this one was with Cherry Cobbler cardstock. I've done other cards using the black and the white, and then I've used garden green. I've used the berry burst. That one is beautiful. I'm trying to think of what else. I think I even did maybe a tranquil tide. Is that right? Tranquil tide? I'm trying to, no. That would be very pretty too, though. That'd be really deep. That's like a green. The other one, what am I? Island Indigo. That was the blue I was trying to think of. So lots of good options for you. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this card today. I hope you were inspired by this project. Make sure you check out my blog at Gathering Ink with a K, gatheringinkspiration.com. I've always got lots of fun cards and projects and ideas on there. And then when you're ready to purchase the Merry Music Specialty Designer Series paper or the striped ribbon or this watercolor Christmas stamp set, even the Rhinestones, the oval, layering oval framelits, any of those things. And I will have item codes for all of these things and the details on the YouTube post. So when you're watching the video, when you get done, just scroll down to the bottom and you'll see all the item codes. So that makes it easy to go shopping on my website at amysuzanne.stampinup.net. You can put your order in there. When you spend at least $50, make sure you grab the host code that's on my blog on the right-hand side toolbar, because I send a thank you to everyone that places an order. And then if you spend at least $50 and use that host code from my blog, then I'm going to send you another fun free embellishment. It could even be this fun black and white striped ribbon. I just love it so much. So I think everyone should have it as well. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. And please let me know if you have any questions or comments on this card, or if there's a project that you'd like to see or know how to do. I'd love to hear from you. So thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.